So I know it's a lot different now than it was when you guys got drafted. But Jackie, I'll start with you. You were a 10th round draft pick in 1963, 10th round draft pick in 1963. What are your memories of being drafted in the NFL, and did you even think you would be drafted?
No, I didn't. I had no idea. It was the biggest surprise ever. I thought they definitely made a mistake, and I tried to call them and tell them, so I said, hey. And so, but I was. They drafted me only because of my track background. I could run, and that's how I got into college in the first place, not to play football. And so I did, so I could run. I run a quarter mile and then the hurdles and all that sort of thing. And the guy that was working for the Cardinals at the time, his name was Fran Polesfoot. He was a coach. He was an end coach, and he drafted me. He wanted to draft me, and sort of just stood up for me and put my name out there because he said anybody could run the hurdles, could run a pass pattern. I said, so that was a good enough analogy, I guess, as you could come. But so anyway, that's how I got drafted. Was just in the 10th round. They had to take somebody and tell the story that I was told this when I got retired, and they went through this kind of scenario of things that happened in some of these drafts. But I had it came to the 10th round, and they had to draft somebody, and they said, "Oh, all hell, just take that red-headed kid from Louisiana." So that's how I got in. That was a red-headed kid at the time, and so of course it's changed a little bit. I've had something done with it.
You still have hair.
Yeah, but anyway, so that was that's the ups and downs is when we played and when I know when these guys got in, but especially when I got in, the kind of archaic way of doing the draft, and so to try and decide who we were going to draft at the time was a little bit difficult because I know that Jack Rockwell, who was a trainer, was one of the guys who came to Northwestern to watch me run. To watch me play, and again, he saw me run track, but at the time they didn't have a sophisticated scouting organization like most of all the teams have now. All of them have that, but there it was just guys that you could pull together to say, hey, why don't you go take a look at these guys around the league, around the country, and see what one looks like he might could play football. So it was kind of an archaic way, time at the time, but thank goodness Fran Post stood up for me, and so that's why y'all got to look at me.